Kenny Dalglish, still without Kevin Gallagher too, has had to mix and match a bit in piecing together this side. Alan Wright hasn't started a senior game for 5 months. Mark Atkins hasn't figured since the end of February. Wright, a full-back, will play in midfield. Stuart Ripley, a winger, will play up front. West Ham have had their injury problems too, though. David Burrows, a championship winner with Kenny Dalglish at Liverpool, misses the reunion because of knee trouble. Kenny Brown deputises. Trevor Morley is the Lone Ranger in front of a 5-man midfield. Terry Holbrook is the man in charge. Blackburn Rovers can make history tonight. They've never before qualified to play in Europe. 1 point from this game would guarantee at least runners-up spot and at least a place in the UEFA Cup. But they've still got their eyes on the star prize, make no mistake about it. Here's Graham Lasso, held up on that far side by Matthew Rush, who's made quite an impact on his return to West Ham in the last month. Blackburn were only 1 point shy of European qualification a year ago. 2 years ago they were scrambling to get into the promotion playoffs. You can only wonder just how strong they'll be by this time next year, that rate of progress. Stuart Ripley, who's Alan Shearer's strike partner tonight, challenged by Ian Bishop. Never before managed a team in European competition. He took charge of Liverpool in the immediate wake of the Heysel tragedy, and he was gone before Liverpool were readmitted. Morley's got away from Hendry here and has got support from Allen and from Rush, and Hendry able to recover. Owen Flowers has lost it and eventually picks it up, and neither referee nor linesman feel they saw a back pass. I don't think there was anything very considered about Blackburn's defending there. Colin Hendry cut it out. He was certainly trying to clear it, and there's no way that Berg was trying to turn it back to Flowers, although he didn't take a chance first time and couldn't take a chance second time, had to grab it. I think that's the correct interpretation of the law. Atkins on to Lasso. Plenty of support here. Cross deflected, and awkwardly too. Came off Tony Gale, who allows himself a wry smile. Not sure McCloskey was smiling when the ball ricocheted and started to balloon towards his goal. Headed by Morley. Allen only as far as Sherwood. This is Wilcox. In goes Berg, and Blackburn in front. Henning Berg's first ever goal for Blackburn. They're not giving it up yet. 11 minutes gone, and a perfect tonic for the championship pursuers. Henning Berg, the Norwegian World Cup player, just stealing in ahead of his marker on the near post and glancing his first ever goal in English football beyond Ludek McCloskey. Here's Tim Sherwood, the skipper again, on towards Jason Wilcox this time. Oh. Well, the Blackburn fans at the other end thought it was in. It was in the side netting. Played in by Tim Sherwood. And Wilcox, who's been popping goals in during the last couple of months, hit it first time and not too far off the mark. Here's Morley. Held off Hendry. Good recovery by the centre-half, big handball appeal. Matt Holmes, away by Henning Berg. Trevor Morley was pretty adamant he saw something untoward. This is Kenny Brown. Neither Rush nor Lasso could make contact, and Rush has been penalised as Morley continues to rage at the linesman. over what he felt should have been a West Ham penalty award. So when Hendry fell to the ground, that I think Morley felt he used the arm. There, certainly his hand made contact with the ball. How much intent there was is another matter. Kenny Brown, Ian Bishop, Mike Marsh. Bishop in towards Rush, it's awkward, Lasso couldn't deal with it. Flowers decided not to risk the hands that time. Gale. Marsh. Bishop, lovely angled pass, the last one in towards Rush. Gale couldn't quite match him, but Bishop has it back. Rush. Headed by Atkins. Allen. Referee finding in Morley's favour this time, against David May. Spell of concerted West Ham pressure. Plenty of candidates to take the free kick. It's Marsh. And it's a comfortable take for Tim Flowers. Bishop. Marsh. Gale. That's where Brown had just come from. Able to recover. Allen. Morley did well. Allen. Holmes. May got a foot in. Brown. Morley! They have played some delightful football tonight, West Ham. The end product has been missing so far, but that was an effective cross. I'm not sure that Matthew Rush wasn't better placed than Trevor Morley in actual fact. Holmes. Marsh. Rush. It was a rather tentative finish. Mike Marsh giving Colin Hendry the slip, but Matthew Rush unable to profit.
Yet another message here. This is for Alex Dawson. Alex Dawson
came from behind Lasso, and maybe Rush saw it late, but it was a weak effort really. Blackburn Rovers have been stubborn and determined throughout this first half. They've had one or two scares to survive. To West Ham United, the possession and the pressure. To Blackburn Rovers, the only goal of the first half, scored by the only man on the field who's World Cup finals bound in the summer, Henning Berg. Blackburn have been resilient and will finish the first half in a happier mood than they started it, a goal up. Given that Blackburn are maybe in need of something a little out of the ordinary now, it's perhaps worth recording that their last victory on this ground, Boxing Day 1963, was by 8 goals to 2. It's actually West Ham United's heaviest ever defeat. And the great Bobby Moore was in their defence that day. And judging by the scoreline, he was their defence that day. 30-odd years on, we have a different kind of game altogether. Blackburn doing a thorough repair job after their misfire at the weekend. Here's Jason Wilcox. Brought down by Matthew Rush. Blackburn have looked particularly dangerous from these set pieces around the West Ham penalty area. May, Berg and Hendry all forward on a return ticket from the back. Headed away by Morley, deep in defence. Right, Bishop has won it. Holmes. Challenge from behind was from Lasso, and it wasn't too pleasant. Terry Holbrook already reaching for a card. It's a yellow card. Blackburn didn't have a lot of men committed downfield. I don't know if Lasso felt he could just steal it, but that's very painful on the back of the left leg. May attacking the ball and winning it. Ripley, Atkins. Ripley here has got beyond Brown. Held up by Gale at the expense of the corner. Again, strong and powerful work by Stuart Ripley. David May, Henning Berg, good save. Well, he hadn't scored all season until tonight. He almost doubled his money there. Ludet McCloskey to the rescue for West Ham. Another from Berg at that stage would have been hard for West Ham to bear. Kenny Brown. Sherwood. Good challenge by Potts. Like a foul on Bishop by Shearer. Break up. Sport hadn't quite arrived, but Berg has handed it here to Holmes. Blocked by May. Allen. Wasn't far away by a man who's scored in his last 2 games for West Ham United. Made space for himself very skillfully there, Martin Allen. Didn't force Tim Flowers into a save. Certainly Henning Berg stretched Flowers' opposite number, Ludet McCloskey, a moment or so ago. From May's touch on, Berg almost scored again. West Ham United ready to beef up the pursuit of an equaliser. Matthew Rush will be replaced by Lee Chapman, who was dropped from the starting lineup at the start of the month.
Coming on in his place is number 25, Lee Chapman.
Made a scoring debut, of course, at Blackburn 7 months ago. And Trevor Morley here has a strike partner. He also has a free kick. All are under starters' orders. It'll be Marsh to Breaker. And they've got another free kick because Shearer trips Breaker. West Ham inching forward. Didn't quite get the last one right. Let's see what plan B is. Martin Allen. Oh! And plan B has worked a treat. Martin Allen equalises. Tim Flowers concedes a goal that Blackburn Rovers could not afford to concede. And Martin Allen has scored in 3 games in a row since his recall to the side. And is he happy? He just smashed it. And it was deflected. That's why Flowers never moved. Shearer. Atkins. Oh, hit the post. And the margins between winning and almost winning a championship are so fine. Blackburn aren't finished though. In goes Berg. Volley from Wilcox, just kept out by McCluskey. What a reply from Blackburn Rovers. Wilcox in, Allen away. Allen right. Graham the soap. Mark Atkins, who's been with Blackburn nearly 6 years. And he cost them £45,000 in the days when £45,000 is a lot of money to Blackburn. But he's figured in the big changes here, and he almost made a very big contribution then. Chapman on to Holmes. Morley. Marsh. Well held by Flowers. Blackburn Rovers are ready to make a change, and a sizable change too. One of the smallest men in the game, 5 feet 4 inches of Alan Wright, being replaced by one of the tallest young players around, 6 feet 2 inches of Ian Pearce. Flowers finding Ripley. Bishop. Holmes. Morley. Brown. Bishop. Morley. Brown. Holmes. Morley. Bishop. Maybe one or two passes too many. Alan Shearer. Ian Pearce is playing up front, and here he is, taking Shearer's pass in his stride. Oh! Now that's what you call a dramatic substitution. Ian Pearce, 19 years of age, a centre-half, brought on as a centre-forward, and scoring a goal for Kenny Dalglish, which keeps his interest in the championship alive and well. He's been on the field 2 minutes, and he only needed 2 touches, one to control it and one to finish. The Blackburn goals really have come from unlikely sources tonight. Henning Berg's first for the club, and Ian Pearce's first in the Premiership. Breaker. Allen. 3 Blackburn defenders shutting out the light. Lasso keeping the ball in play. Stoppage time. Blackburn won't take their foot off the accelerator. They lost a late goal, costly goal to Queen's Park Rangers last weekend. Their character has been there for all to see tonight. No surrender and no doubting Blackburn's bottle. A match they had to win with an inspired substitution from Kenny Dalglish. Ian Pearce coming on and scoring within 2 minutes. A winning goal 15 minutes from the end, following on from An equaliser from Martin Allen and an unlikely opener from Henning Berg. Blackburn still in need of a little help from their friends, but even if they stop short of the very summit this season, the Blackburn flag will be flying in Europe for the very first time next season, and in that sense it's been a night of real achievement for Kenny Dalglish's team. Final score: West Ham 1, Blackburn 2.